What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And yes, EA Sports is at it again. They've caused another market crash, and it's a lot of weird things going on right now, but this is actually very beneficial for all of you guys, my veterans and my newcomers alike, because you're going to be able to get a lot of cards that you've always wanted right now for cheaper than ever. Now, before we get into that, I want to know how many of you guys got the Joey Bosa card. If you got, well, not the Joey, the Nick Bosa. I always confuse the brothers. If you got the Nick Bosa card, I would like for you guys to write Bosa in the comments, right? Because I am an idiot and I bought him yesterday to try him out for you guys because I told you guys I'm your guinea pig, all right? I put together everything that I had and I purchased them for $9.35. So I want to see how many other morons join me in my path to be an idiot, okay? We're going to go over his numbers and all that stuff, but I had to raid sell him back immediately because he was not worth it, which also showed me that the speed rushers are not what it's about this year. It's about the power rushers. So look, pretty much what happened is this, right? I went ahead and, somebody bought him back for $9.28, so I didn't lose too much other than the tax that EA Sports uses. They use it in the imaginary world of The Sims, so they tax us regularly. Got rid of him immediately, right? Because the dude was garbage. But it wasn't about that. It got me to thinking. I'm like, a lot of you guys are asking about changing theme teams, changing your scheme chemistries, and training is a major problem. You're like, yo, Gmia, I really got to get my team up. What am I supposed to do? Well, what you're supposed to do is check out these 94 to 95s. This market crash is absolutely disgusting, bro. If you lurk the auction house, this is a brand new 50 card. And I've seen them sell for as low as 135 at a 94 overall. So you know what that means? You're going to get a ridiculous amount of training for very, very cheap if you just lurk the 94s. You can go individual and, keep going through it. The market is so bad, right? So, cards like Nick Bosa and the limiteds, they're going to keep their value just based off the fact that they're limiteds. But you can build an unbelievable team with whatever theme team you want in this market because it's completely crashed. And it's really, really bad. So you can't sell anything, but it's a buyer's market, right? So, for instance, this guy is 164. I was an absolute idiot and I spent 500 in I think about 1 hour. He went down to 300. Now he's at 164. People are preparing for ultimate legends at this time, so everything else under the 94, 95 area is going to be very, very cheap. The 96s is when the market is going to start to see a little bit of balance. Probably if they make the new currency for zero chill, something with re-rolls with training, we might see an influx in the amount of stuff. Yo, Aaron Rodgers is selling for 178 at a 94. This is the time right now to go out there and make a decision. Okay, so I wanted to kind of give you guys the insight just to understand, all right, is this something that you should be doing right now? Should you be getting a Julius Peppers? You guys saw that I put together Davenport, and I think he's one of the better cards in the game. So some of you guys were asking what should be the next move. Honestly, for all of you guys, this is what I would like, right? If you have a theme team, I would like you to write in the comment section the letters TT, okay? Just write TT so I know that, because most of us at this point should have a theme team. So I just need to know, I don't care what the theme team is. I just want to know that you guys understand that EA has put us in a position where having a theme team is the most valuable part of the game. Now that I would be able to look through it and see that most of us understand how valuable a theme team is, I'm going to go over the value and why it makes sense right now in this disgusting market to go out there and get your team built up for very, very cheap. All right? So look, this is what we're going to be talking about right now. The market, the way that it is, everything right now is kind of trash, and it's like, yo, what is this? What's going on? What should I be doing? All right? So let's go ahead and take a look at my team currently, because I still have the 49er theme team. A lot of you guys are forcing me to go ahead and get a Raiders theme team, but I'm really holding off right now to kind of see if I really want to go that route. Obviously, I know, shout out to all you guys that gave me like a full, lineup in the comment section. I had some guys tweet me with their Raiders theme. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate it. If you guys are not following me on, at GmiasWorld on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, you're definitely doing it wrong. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this, right? Because Charles Woodson being a 98 speed, obviously he's going to be stronger. He's going to have press. He's going to obviously be a card that is very, very similar to what Deion Sanders is. So if I were to forego and just say, you know what, Deion, bro, I had enough of you, you can go, that would be something that is likely for a lot of us. The problem is, there's not going to be another card that actually moves like Deion, because EA Sports loves Deion Sanders. And many of us that understand MUT, that's been playing MUT for a while, we all know what that means. He's going to be 99 tackle. If you got Bo Jackson with freight train and all kind of trains with the train, with your mom's in the train, he's still not going to be able to truck Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is still going to be able to do whatever he pleases because EA Sports absolutely loves that card. So, what does that mean for all of us? What should we be actively trying to do at this time? Well, that's very, very simple as well. We have to go ahead and we have to make sure that, number one, we have our scheme chemistries correct. Based on the prices that I just showed you and all the stuff that's going on with the market, there is no excuse. For my no money spent players or my players that buy a bundle every hour because these guys don't care about anything and they're stacks on stacks on stacks with racks on racks on racks. Either way, you should have 2 schemes on offense and defense maxed out. Now, for those of you guys that are saying, yeah, yo, Gmias, I want to split up both. I want to have play fake. I want to have go deep. Listen, God bless you, bro. If you spending money like that, I don't even think you could do that right now with 50 or 50 because I don't know how many times 3 or whatever it is like that. But you see that EA increased the amount that's needed to 50. I think it was like 40 last year or something like that. It was less. I don't remember it being this much, but they did that so that you settle in on one type of scheme for each side of the ball, right? This is what you guys should actively be doing because it adds so much more to your actual team. And I'm going to be reviewing the theme team section. The first person that wrote Bosa, I'm going to go ahead and love that comment. And then the first person that writes, you know, TT, I'm going to go ahead and love that comment as well. And then some of you guys may get some likes here and there based on you guys, you know, joining me and interacting in the chat because I want to see what you guys are doing. A lot of you guys are giving me a lot of positive feedback about your team getting built up and you're enjoying it. I want to keep that rolling and keep you guys communicating with each other to keep your teams getting built up the right way. So look, right now with all this cheap training, with this stupid market crash from EA, we need to make sure that our schemes are right. I'm not recommending, I prefer play fake and lockdown. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. All right? Play fake, all of this medium route, you know, the short route running, everything that it adds, plus the throw power. I believe that this is one of the better ones just because if you have a player that has very, very high go deep, like a Tyreek Hill or whatever, you just make him better with play fake. Go deep doesn't make anybody else better. You know what I'm saying? Like this adds so much more. Your old linemen get, you know, boost, all that stuff. It's just a lot more added to the player with play fake. And medium route run and short route run is so important in this game to get open that I think that I would, you know, lean towards this, right? Lockdown, it's a no-brainer because they actually give you +5 zone coverage and +5 man coverage. All the other stuff with the press and stuff like that, I'm not sure that that works because every time I try to press somebody, I get burnt like toast. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that situation, but we're going to leave it at that. I don't know. So I'm not going to claim to understand what EA is doing with the press. I don't know, but I'll tell you this much. They react a lot better with the players that I have in zone coverage. They just react better. So it works out for me in that regard. All right. That being said, there are a lot of other things that are actively going on that I just wanted to touch base on as well. After you go ahead and you get that taken care of, right? And you have your schemes taken care of because, you know, you've been getting cheap training, you're going to need the physical done, right? Now, look, I want to make sure you guys understand that -2 change of direction, it doesn't affect anything pretty much for me for what I've seen. The players still move the same exact way and everything is cool. I do not see a change in the way my players move. That acceleration and that speed, though, I see that. Jumping, we know it's non-existent unless you're a defensive player. Because the EA developers don't believe that, well, let me correct that. Not a defensive player, a secondary player, a safety or a corner. Linebackers cannot jump. They don't have legs in Madden 21. I believe that is, bro, that's the most egregious thing. That's one of the most egregious things that these developers have done in this game is to make the linebackers not be able to jump. It is really, really bad. I think they started doing that last year. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But that's what they like, and that's what's going on. So I just prefer that you guys have secondary players all over the place just to make sure that you're getting everything out of the game. Because if your players don't jump, it kind of creates chaos. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, with a dude just dotting you right in your eye socket, it's kind of stupid. But that's what the EA developers want. Kudos to those guys. It's just unfortunate that the NFL, the players that play in the NFL can look at this game and say, oh, yeah, that's me playing and I can't jump in the game. You know, tall guys, Tremaine Edmonds, those guys. It's weird, dude. It's really wild that they really have it that way, that the players don't jump. But that's neither here nor there. The bottom line, your scheme chemistries, your physical chem. Right now with this market crash, I need all of you guys to get that done. The theme team aspect, some of the cards that you're gonna need are gonna be more expensive than others. You got, like I said at the beginning, you guys are forcing me to go Raiders. Will I end up doing it? I don't know. Do you guys really want me to do it? Right, yes or no, dude? Should I go Raiders? Let me know what theme team is the best theme team. Write your best theme team in the comment section and let's talk about it. Because you guys like, yo, the Raiders, bro, Raiders. Like, shut up, dude. The Raiders suck, man. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. You guys are probably right, though. Like, I'm running off at them up, but you guys are probably right. Like real talk, you guys are probably right about it. I'm just raging because I'm just waiting for my Niners, dude. Like, I just have a feeling that the Niners are going to be the best. When it's all said and done, I just have that feeling that the Niners will be the best. But that's just me, you know, saying what I'm saying because I actually like the way that the team is rounding out. All right, so look, anything else that you want to do as far as your team goes is going to go over to the fact that you're going to have to take a look at team strategy, right? Now, as far as your uniforms, EA Sports has not allowed us to upgrade our uniforms. So for some reason with the way that this is, I think what's going on with the path being locked is probably going to be available in like the second half when Madden is about to end. Because I believe that they probably thought that this would make it too easy to get all of the stuff that we wanted. But utilizing this is how I believe we'll be able to have dual scheme chems. That's what I really believe. So that's something that I'm going to ask that you guys look into and start to question EA Sports about to kind of figure out what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. We've asked about it several times. All you get is the team chemistry from it. You don't get anything else. So, you know, it's currently unavailable and it's been like that. So the uniforms and the stadium are doing that. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. I'm just showing you guys so you understand that it is a thing. They really have this set up so that you can't use it. But I believe that they're going to unlock it later to help us like maximize our team and have dual chemistries. But I just wanted to point this out to you guys to make sure you understand there are different ways to keep going ahead and upgrading and adding those scheme chemistries to your team using the coach. For those of you guys that were wondering how I was adding additional play fake, additional lockdown, here it is. It just costs an exuberant amount of training. And even with all of that, with the way that the market is right now, you're probably not going to have issues getting this done because everything is so cheap. So my no money spent players, you guys are going to be in good shape as well because you'll be able to get away with a lot more lurking 89s if you want to go 3600 and keep lurking those or whatever. Whichever way you go about it, all the cards are relatively cheap in the auction house right now as I speak. So I would like for you guys to take advantage of the market crash. I'm going to take a look at all the feedback that you guys have given me in this video, and then we're going to keep going and building as we get more information about Zero Chill. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You go ahead and have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love, y'all.